What's good? This is Tellurian.
And this is Timothy.
And we are the TNT Podcast.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all follow our podcast Instagram page at TNT Podcast for all of our content. You can also listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. All links will be in the description. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back. This is the TNT Podcast. This is one half of the TNT Podcast, Tellurian. And of course, I got my brother here with me. What up, King?
Yes, sir. This is Timothy. I'm the other half of the TNT Podcast, and we are back with another one. And I am good, man. I'm good.
Yes,
What's going on with you? How you feeling? How's life? How's your week been? A lot of things.
Listen, man, I'm going to just start it off with this. My week was really good. I met Goody Mob a couple nights ago. Went to their show. It was amazing. Got to take pictures with CeeLo and Gip, and yeah, it was lit, bro. And the concert was cheap. The drinks was good. Tacos was good. Everything was good. There was no openers. They had a DJ.
Oh,
they got in and out. It was like an hour, 15-minute show. It was just great, bro.
Oh, you had an immaculate night.
So it was amazing.
It was immaculate.
It was amazing.
Yeah, man, that's legendary. You sent me the picture of you with CeeLo Green, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, bro.
No way. Like, I'm jealous. I ain't gonna lie, I'm jealous because Goody Mob, that's Dungeon Family. That's legendary stuff.
Yes.
That's a lot of classics that we received from them, Southern legends.
Absolutely.
When you sent me that picture, I was like, man, I felt the same exact way whenever you sent me the picture of you and Jizza. Jealousy was flowing through my veins.
Yeah, I know.
But no, man, I'm happy for you, man. That's immaculate. So cheap tickets.
Yeah.
No openers. Great DJ. Yeah. Good drinks, and you said tacos.
Yeah.
You had me at the tacos.
Video tacos, bro.
You had me at the tacos. That's legendary, man.
At Lava Cantina. So if y'all in the Dallas area in the Colony, Lava Cantina, they have concerts, they have tacos, they have drinks. Fire, bro.
Super.
But yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about today, bro.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man.
A lot of stuff.
My week was cool. Nothing too crazy this week. It was real relaxing. Didn't get into nothing. Mm-hmm. We've been helping wifey's mom move. She's getting ready to move from her place, so it's time for her to do some change. Other than that, man, I'm here. We've had a great week for music. It's been a great week for music,
bro. I ain't never experienced no week like this.
Historical. This is
in hip hop, and I think I said it in when we was texting back and forth. Like, I've never lived in a year like 2024 before. When it came to music, when it came to life, when it just came to just a lot of stuff. This is an insane year. You know
yeah, for sure. It's already starting off crazy. I mean, even with the beefs like Chris Brown and Quavo, Kendrick and Drake, Kendrick and Drake and Ross, Drake and ASAP, Drake and Metro, Drake and who?
Drake and everybody.
Drake versus everybody. Drake versus everybody, basically.
Yeah, man. So, we about to get into a lot of that today, and we got some songs and some,
we got some diss records.
We got some diss records.
We got a lot of diss records
to break down. Like,
we do.
And it's a lot of stuff happening in the ecosystem.
We do
all at one time, and I hope y'all are keeping up because, man,
it's crazy.
It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to unpack and digest here.
I will say that there are a lot of things that have happened in hip hop this year so far that I never would have thought
at all.
J. Cole apologizing, never would have thought. Never would have thought that we would have got a J. Cole diss record. We've been waiting a long time for the back and forth between Kendrick and Drake, so that we're finally getting that. So I think that this is definitely one of the more historical years for hip hop. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Again, as we said last time, we're fans of all three of these guys.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. I'm going to just let you guys know that the purpose of us, right? The purpose of us and the reason why we're here is to have objective, unbiased conversations.
Exactly.
I just want everyone to know that we do not have a horse in the race. Again, we are a fan of both Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Absolutely.
And we are here to be unbiased towards both. I'm not, trying to pass judgment on any specific type of fan. Mm-hmm. You can be whatever kind of fan that you want to be. However, the purpose of the TNT podcast is to have unbiased, unfiltered, objective conversations.
Absolutely.
These are only our opinions.
Absolutely.
A lot of this stuff that we do is for entertainment. And I just want you guys to know that going into today's conversation, we do have a lot of different diss records that we are about to play.
Yep.
A lot of things were said from both sides.
We're going to address it. We got to talk.
And we are not going to give a biased opinion towards either one of the parties.
Yep.
So I just want to say that going into this.
Absolutely.
And I am going to let you take this one away.
Yes, sir.
I don't know where you want to start with. Well, actually, so let me kind of break down also what we're going to be doing today. So we are going to be playing each diss record in chronological order. Mm-hmm. So Euphoria came out on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So that is obviously
wasn't expecting that.
Was not expecting that either.
All.
Genius. He
on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Bro,
made a genius
crazy.
move on a Tuesday at 8:04 a.m. Or what did he say? It was 8:24. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
8:24 a.m. because of the Kobe thing.
Yeah.
So Euphoria first, and then the 616 joint dropped yesterday. So mind you, we're recording this the morning after we got 3 diss records. So the 616 joint came out yesterday morning, and then Drake dropped Family Matters last night, and then right after that, literally 5 minutes later, Kendrick dropped the
insane
Meet the Gram.
I've never seen nothing like that.
Never seen anything like that in my life. So, and that's why I say this is one of the more historical battles that we've seen.
This is insane.
So what we're going to do is we're going to play each of these records in chronological order. We are going to go through them. You know that when it comes to breaking down lyrics and breaking down songs, you can always bet on count on the TNT boys. We're going to get right to it.
We getting into it.
We're going to get right to it.
Getting into it.
So we're gonna any bars, anything that you hear, go ahead and hit the pause on that joint. We gonna talk about it because Kendrick was going nuts.
I even say if there's something I don't catch and you want me to stop, pause or whatever, say yo,
yeah,
that was a line right there. So
yeah,
I'll stop it if I hear something that just. But yeah, if you hear something, just be like, oh. We got to pause that. We got to talk about that.
Get right into it. And right before we start, I just want to say again, salute to all of these guys. Yes. I think everybody involved made this one of the greatest moments
absolutely
ever. Say what you want about either side. I don't care if you're a stan. I don't care what kind of fan you are. Both of these guys showed up. And they made this happen.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get into it, man. Euphoria. Let's begin.
Woo, shit, my man said this. Euphoria. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make
that line is crazy.
It's crazy.
That's a crazy line.
The song hasn't even started yet. He hasn't even started, and it's already doubles like the FUBU line. Like to me, because this is like a psychoanalysis. This is what's happening on this song. So the FUBU part, when he's saying, you didn't have FUBU in your collection. FUBU obviously being for us, by us.
Yeah,
is nuts.
Yeah,
and the lines where he was talking about Drake being a master manipulator and fabricating lies about the family front from Mr. Morale, and I think that Kendrick completely predicted Drake's angle.
Yeah,
he executed that perfect. Yeah. What do you think?
Just off of hearing Tommy Hilfiger in FUBU,
that's a sick rip, double.
That's off rip. That's crazy because for us by us, Tommy Hilfiger, like it's like off rip. He's saying you're already not black enough.
Yeah. And one thing too, that this record, I feel like this record did go over a lot of people's heads because the conversation online was more towards questioning Drake's blackness, but I don't think that Kendrick is questioning Drake's blackness at all. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not doing that in this record.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into it.
Yeah. It's a whole breakdown.
It's a whole breakdown. So the Fubu line was super, super dope. And just the way he comes in on this laid back.
I've never heard nobody start a this relaxed before.
Yeah, like
This is like anything I've ever experienced. Like this is unlike anything I've ever experienced because it's like I've never seen somebody come into a rap battle that calm.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's continue.
Music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on.
I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. That's a triple entendre. That's a triple.
That's crazy.
That's a triple entendre. I make music that make people, which is what I said. What did I say? I said Kendrick, to me, of the three, speaks to me the most because he brings me the feeling. Like I have the connection to Kendrick. He, that line goes without saying.
Yeah.
But you make music that pacify him is nuts.
That is
nuts.
That's an insane bar because it's like
it's the saying that you make music that people just like you hypnotize people and also like pacify them, meaning pacifier. He said I could double down on that.
Exactly. That's
which goes into Drake's, his P word allegations.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That is insane.
That's nuts to me.
And I picked that up and I was like, dang, I'm getting like 2 or 3 meanings off of this. And
he's barred up on this.
Yeah,
he came to this prepared.
Yeah,
this is the beginning with a T, beginning of the song.
And it's crazy because and of course I just have to say this because so we've talked to a few people about the different dishes, and I knew Kendrick was capable of this. I was just ready to hear it.
Same.
I was just ready to hear a full diss record. We just hadn't heard it yet. So, man, I love this, bro. He was going off.
That line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
That beat switch. The beat switch.
Fam.
Look, when I first heard this, I was like, oh, no, he about to go nuts. He about to go crazy. As soon as I heard the beat switch, I was like, it's done.
I had to stop that right there because that was insane. I've never heard somebody start a song so calm and then the beat switch that crazy. That's next level already.
One thing that I will say that I've said here before is that Kendrick is great whenever he's getting ready to tell you about yourself. That's what Kendrick is great at.
Man,
whenever he goes away and he's gone for a long time and he comes back and he's watching the game, he's watching what everybody's doing, he's going to come back and he's going to tell all of you about how he really feels, and he's going to tell you about yourself, and then he's going to dip.
The introverted extrovert, bro.
And one last thing, when this dropped, I was at work. So my whole day was I was dissecting this shit at work.
Discombobulated.
Not listening, not paying attention, just not caring about it. Just forgetting that I was at work.
It has stuff like this have you discombobulated when you're at work. I'm like, why did they do this to me? I'm like, now I can't focus.
Kendrick is a mastermind. Bro.
Yeah, he know what he doing, man.
Yeah, man.
Shoo, 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 shoo. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, met his homeboys and them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played?
You thought the money and the power and the fame was gonna make you go away. I know who you really are. We know who you really are, my guy. You can't fool us.
Man.
You can't fool me.
It almost makes me think about like a line that Andre 3000 said. He's like, "Why do we try so hard to be stars? Just to dodge comments?" I was like, "Woo!"
Facts.
That's what that line
Facts
gave. That's the line. That's what that line just gave me.
You know, it's funny that you brought Andre 3000 up. Did you see that post that Rick Ross put up? He said, if there was ever a Andre 3000 diss record, this is what it would sound like.
Oh, absolutely.
This is exactly like this is the closest thing to it.
Oh yeah, Kendrick is.
He's from that tree, bro.
He's from Andre.
He's an alien.
He's from the Andre 3000 tree.
Kendrick is an alien.
I've been saying that for years. Though. I'm like, Kendrick is Andre 3000, kind of almost in our generation. Like,
I'm not mad at it.
He's that the voice inflections, the switch up stuff.
I think the artistry, just
the artistry. Yeah, he got that Andre 3000 mind. And I mean, I don't believe in the science thing, but he's a Gemini too, like Andre. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I felt that both, but I came out straight.
I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior, they must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his...
You might have to run that one back. You have to run that one. You're gonna have to run that one back and let that full line line go.
Open case, well, I have, and I felt that both, but I came out straight.
I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior, they must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his...
Listen, man. Listen. That was a lot right there. What was just said. That was a lot.
Go ahead. Elaborate. Elaborate on it.
Like when I heard the digital hugs, it's like what I picked up was there's a lot of hiding. There's a lot of hiding behind the internet.
Behind social media.
There's a lot of hiding behind
Facts.
Social media. There's a lot of...
We saw a lot of that with all his antics.
Twitter fingers. Drake. There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just somebody... It's almost like somebody breaking down your character, like saying, you're not man enough to like be out in the open with what you say or what you do. You hide behind the internet. You hide behind Twitter. You hide behind social media.
Yeah, I agree with that. What are your thoughts about the Park His Son bar? That was insane. The part where he said where he made the comparison between the daddy, obviously saying that Jay Prince is the one that's calling all the shots, and then he's saying you want to be Junior, I'll park his son. Dog.
That's an insane bar because
dog.
I almost take that as like you can be controlled, I can't be controlled.
We got to put the whole thing together though because he said dementia. You're acting like you got dementia. You want to be Junior so bad. I'll park his son. Parkinson's dementia
disease.
Yes, Parkinson's disease, dementia. You want to be Junior like your daddy. I'll park his son. Dog.
Pusha T was doing that same thing.
Dog.
You remember? You remember?
Yes.
He was saying.
He ain't do it like this.
Not like that.
He ain't do it like this.
Not
and
like
I
that.
love Pusha T.
Not like that.
He ain't doing this.
He didn't do but the his son is 666.
Yes.
But he was like, bruh. Okay.
You wanna be Junior. Jay Prince Jr. is Jay Prince's son. You want to be Junior so bad, I'll park his son. Y'all got dementia. I'll park dog.
Bro. It's like that's so diabolical.
It's more of that on here, bro.
It's so diabolical. It's like what is a person? I mean, we're gonna get to the Drake thing. But
Kendrick got into full battle mode for this. He was ready. He was prepared. That bar is.
I don't know, man. These are fighting words.
The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got.
The first time I shot me a Drake, my homie told me I didn't hold it straight. Told me I needed to point it this way. Next time I'm gonna shoot down, make sure I don't make those same mistakes.
Bruh.
The first time I shot me a Drake.
What do you think? What do you feel about that bar?
There's not a bar. He hasn't. This is the beginning of the song, and I feel like he has not wasted anything. He's not. And see, in battle rap, I think one of the most important things is if you put a lot of filler in, which I don't think Kendrick had a lot of filler in this song. He had a couple, like, I think when you get more towards the second part of it is where the filler comes in. But the beginning and the end, I feel like he wasted not a single bar because sometimes the filler can not necessarily ruin it, but I think if you're able to finish your bars and then in the next bar tie it into the bar that you said before, he's doing a lot of that on this.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of that on this. So I feel like there's not a single bar that's wasted, and then all of the different like flow switches and stuff, which we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But I just think that this is the reason why I say that you cannot sit here and say that these rappers are on a time limit. If you're a great rapper, any great rapper is gonna go in and they're gonna take their time and research and focus on who their opponent is.
Exactly.
It doesn't forget about Drake for a second. Forget about whether you think that Drake can rap or not. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What you do when you go in to prepare yourself for your opponent is what matters the most.
Absolutely.
So all that time and putting them on a time limit and all that shit, get that out of here, because I feel like if he didn't take his time with this, it wouldn't be this great.
It wouldn't.
It all over this record, it sounds like he went in and he was like, all right, I'm fixing to really.
I'm shooting here. I'm shooting here. I'm shooting here.
I know Kendrick, to me, it sounds like he went in and he was like, I know who my opponent is.
Yeah. Calculated.
I know who my opponent is, and I don't think my opponent knows who he is.
That's deep right there, bro. Dang, that's deep right there. I know you better than you know yourself. Pretty much.
No, that's facts.
Ring on God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more.
Okay.
It's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and I already know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you poppin' shit.
Wait a minute. That line right there, that's the line that had got my attention. When he said that, yeah. Talk about it.
I'm YNW Melly. So, I mean, for y'all that are not up to par, YNW Melly is currently fighting a case where he's probably going to be going to jail for the rest of his life. I think it's for murder, right?
I think so.
I'm not too
I think so.
sure like what the exact
I feel like I've kind of seen a little bit about it and read a little bit, but yeah, I think that is what it is.
Yeah, I think he's in there for murder. But the bar itself, it just, he's just like, I love these guys, but test me and I'll take it there. Like, yeah, I'll kill both of you.
He said, I'm about it.
Yeah, basically.
I'm really about it.
I'm really with the shits. I don't think y'all are. I am.
He's like, I'm really with it more than
y'all are hugging and kissing on stage. I'm YNW Melly.
That's crazy. That's a crazy bar. That's he ready for whatever type of bar. Like, yeah. That's
You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. Had to get shaky. I park your son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. It's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and I already know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you poppin' shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning like.
Wait. I don't know why I just love that bar so much.
That was hard. That was hard.
I don't know why I love that bar so much. It was, bruh.
Look, you. I don't like that you went at Pharrell. I'll inherit the beef. I'll inherit that beef just because I like Pharrell so much that I'll beef with you for him. I don't care about you talking about pushing P. Let me see you pushing
Let me see you push a T.
Pushing P though is so dope because the I said before, bringing it back to the bar that you said before. I'll inherit the beef with Pharrell. So pushing P, don't be pushing Pharrell.
Yeah.
Pushing Pharrell.
You got a better chance at pushing T.
Push a T.
Pushing T.
Yes.
And we don't even got to go into that.
Yeah, no.
Like that's, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, go back and listen.
You know him, you think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, I'm whooping feet.
We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make
Gonna wanna
look like a saint.
saint.
This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say
I'm the biggest hater.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me.
I'm what the culture feeling.
How many more fairy tale stories about your life to me?
Wait. First of all, let me go back a little bit. When he started saying, I hate this and I hate that.
Yeah.
So
I know what you're about to say.
You know where I'm about to go with this, right? you already know.
Yes.
I feel like, me and you, we just.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you watched Boys in the Hood. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
You came prepared today. You came with
I actually forgot. I put this there. Wait a minute.
You came with the subliminals.
Okay. Yeah. Then I got TDE on. That's crazy. Oh, man.
Yeah, that is.
So, wait. So, yeah, if you've seen Boys in the Hood, when the cop has Cuba Gooding Jr., and he's saying, I hate this because it's black. I hate this because it's black. That's what I thought about when
you walk, the way that you talk.
That's what I thought about. That's what I thought about when I heard that line. I was like, why is he
Kendrick? What I will say is Kendrick has always been very witty. Witty just in the way of like he'll make you laugh. He has like funny bars, funny punchlines, and I think that he's always been that way on and off the mic.
Yeah.
Like just seeing him interact with like the rest of the TDE members and like in interviews and stuff like that. He's always been just a funny guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I think the bar that got me in that part was when he said all the things that he said, and he said it's not just me, it's we. I'm what the culture's feeling.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
Man. That's
tough. I think with diss records, the point is to attack your opponent's character, but it's also at the beginning of the song whenever he said Drake is a manipulator. I think when it comes to diss records, being manipulative is kind of part of it. You're trying to fabricate stuff for the masses.
Yeah, you're trying to make the audience believe that what you're saying about your opponent is true.
Yes.
Even if it might be a little bit in embellishment.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That is a big part of it.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So, yeah.
That was hard, though.
Yeah, that was, man. That was.
Enough. How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Yeah, my first one like my last one. It's a classic. You don't have.
Maybe bring Puff back. Let's see if Chubbs is really with that shit. OVO Chubbs. See if OVO Chubbs really with the shits.
Bro.
You're going to have to run this back because this next scheme that he does is nuts. It's crazy.
Hold on, let me go back soon.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Yeah, my first one like my last one. It's a classic. You don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your ass from.
V12, this a fast one. Stop.
Last one.
Yo.
Okay, so there was one line in there that he did lie. He said that you don't have a classic. That's a lie. I think that Drake has minimum 2 classics. I think Take Care is a classic. I think that So Far Gone is a classic, and I'm counting So Far Gone because it did come out as a mixtape first, but then he released it as an album. So it could go either way. I'm gonna count So Far Gone as one of his classics, and
absolutely it's a classic.
I think that people can argue about Nothing Was the Same. Me personally, I think it's. I probably wouldn't count that, but I'm not mad.
I listened to Nothing Was the Same, and most people I know said that's their favorite album, but it's Take Care and So Far Gone.
It's Take Care and So Far Gone for me, but I'm not mad at somebody saying that Take Care.
I'm not mad at it.
Or, I'm sorry, that Nothing Was the Same is a classic. And, I also hear a lot of people say that, if you're reading this is too late. I don't agree with that.
No.
I don't agree with that at all.
That album is, no.
But, I mean, hey, to each his own.
No.
I'm not on board. But, so I thought that bar was definitely kind of like, no, I'm not rolling my guy. But.
You just got to make a person believe it.
But the, let your fans stomach that. The V12 is a fast one.
That's like a V12 car.
V12 car, but also the machine that Drake used to get his abs. It's called a V12. V12 is a fast
That was a double. That was a double.
That was a double entendre.
Yeah, double entendre.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That was probably one of my favorite schemes right there because again, he's doing a lot of that. The bar, the next bar. You have to tie into the bar that was before to the bar that was before that, and it's like this is how
it's breaking. You got to break this joint down and put it together like a puzzle.
This is how this is supposed to be done. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's supposed to be done like this.
This is hip hop. This is right here is what I call a diss. This is real.
For the year, you better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, Top Dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga.
The feature request. So, see, this is that's more information. We didn't know about that. So he
didn't at all.
They requested Kendrick to be on First Person Shooter. Now that's telling to me. Only because
that is crazy.
When you think about, and you know what's crazy? I haven't listened to First Person Shooter since
I haven't went back to it
since it first came out. And
same.
After I heard that line, I still kind of didn't go back to it. Not saying it's a bad song or anything like that. I just
played Evil Ways way more than First Person Shooter.
Oh yeah, Evil Ways is dope. Evil Ways is super dope. But I just think it's really telling just because of how they kind of put that song together, because Drake left him out of the big three and J. Cole was the one who said that he was in the big three, but then he said, me and Drake are like the Spider-Man meme looking at each other, we're both great. And then they kind of left Kendrick out of it, which makes sense as to why Kendrick would say, motherfuck the big three.
Yeah.
It's just Big Me. So to me, that's kind of weird that Drake would request for Kendrick to be on that song, just knowing all of the backstory of what's been going on, because these two have not liked each other for the better half of like 15 years or 10 years or however long that has been. So it's kind of weird to me that Drake would send him a feature request.
So I'm wondering is Drake sending the feature request as a trying to dead the situation?
That's what I'm saying.
Or is it just on some let's see what you can do on this?
Me personally, I think that so when I put the lines in Father Time together and couple it, because I'm going through the whole timeline. I'm going through the whole timeline. Like, these guys have been trading shots for a long time, but when Father Time came out, how I interpreted that line of, I don't care what y'all say, I'm that nigga. Like, I'm the best. I don't care what y'all say, I'm him. Mm-hmm. And then the line that came after that was the Kanye, I don't know how they got back together. I got some healing to do. To me, I interpreted that as, look, I still have a problem with you. Yeah. Like, I still want to do this.
And I know Drake heard that.
I know he heard it.
So what makes Drake want to send out a feature request?
Yeah. That's weird.
That is weird.
That's kind of weird. Now, again, we don't know if any of this stuff is true, but just for the sake of the conversation, that's weird. If it is,
that's very weird.
It's very odd.
Man said, "I got some healing to do. I'm not rocking with you saying you been on stage with Kanye." Mm-hmm. And I know for a fact you heard it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What makes you send me a feature request?
Yeah.
If I just said I got healing to do and I don't rock with you, that's
what we doing. Crazy. Are you stupid?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the.
So I know he said some things are just cringeworthy. We gotta talk. We've talked about it. The Drake corny stuff.
Look, I'll be the first one to tell you. Like I said in our group chat yesterday,
We've said I've been on record.
I can literally. I'm telling you, I wasn't lying yesterday when I said that I could go back.
I've said it,
and I could make a mashup on this podcast of all the times that we've said that Drake is corny. I've been saying that Drake is corny.
I've said that time and time.
I love the way Drake raps. I love his music.
Oh, but that
doesn't mean that.
Yeah, I've said when we've been on certain episodes, like we have to call out the Drake corny stuff. Like we have to.
He does a lot of corny, cringeworthy stuff.
It's like
keep it a buck.
Like mad cringe.
Let's keep it a buck.
So that I just had to throw that out there, just to show that I've been consistent with what I've said, like from the beginning with the podcast. So.
Where's a man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. Bruh. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back.
I like that record.
I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about.
Hold on. I gotta rewind it.
Record? Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that.
Nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that.
Bruh. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that.
Y'all think my life about rap? Really? Oh, y'all must have really thought that my life revolved around this. Y'all must have really, it goes back to what I said about the time thing. Y'all must have really thought that I was going to be on y'all's time. Absolutely. I got shit I got to take care of. Y'all think I'm worried about coming back to this? Y'all must not know who I am.
That man is really saying Drake cares more about fame and being noticed than being an actual
controlling the narrative, my guy. You can't
actual dad.
See, here's the thing about controlling the narrative. Like whenever you're somebody who doesn't move on that type of time where you don't care about like what's going on in the world of social media and the internet and all that, to me, that lets me know that Kendrick is in control of his life and what's going on. Not saying that people that are on social media are not in control with their life. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that things on the internet you can easily be swayed.
It can be
there's a lot of lies. Yeah. There's a lot of BS on social media. And once you remove yourself from that, it's so much more peaceful.
It's like, so much more, bro. You know, a lot of people, depression and all of that stuff has went up just because they saw people because they were seeing highlight reels of people's lives on vacations and all of that, and that affected their whole comparing their lives to somebody else.
Yeah.
When you have control of your life, see, that's why I love what Kendrick be saying, man, because he's saying Drake is out here on some fame. I'm out here trying to actually.
Yeah.
When I'm speaking,
I got kids, bro.
And I really got kids, and I don't really care about y'all for real, so I'm gonna do it on my time. I love that.
Now the line before that, when he said you sent a cease and desist on the like that record. Well, you ain't like that record. I like that record.
Yeah.
We don't know. This is, fabricating stuff. I don't know if it's a lie or if it's the truth, but if he did send a cease and desist on the like that song, that is some corny.
That's another corny.
That's some corny ass shit.
Come on, bro.
To do that.
Come on.
That's corny.
It's hip hop.
Because I think.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Yeah, it's corny, bro. That's corny.
It's hip hop. What we talking about?
It's corny, man.
Know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray. Know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day. Know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too. I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny, he was in a film called AI. And my 6'6" telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in the coffin. Yeah, OB ho niggas is dick dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't.
My bad. Yeah, he yeah.
Bruh, saying they can't, y'all can't imitate this. Y'all over there in Canada, I don't know what y'all doing over there, but you can't come over here and imitate this violence. This is a different type of violence that we got going on over here. You handle what you got going on in Canada. Y'all can't imitate. You coming over here thinking that you the man. You are nothing over here.
Nah, that's a different
you are nothing over here.
That's a different type of energy.
Come on, bro.
That's a different type of energy that Kendrick is on.
Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too, I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Austin. Funny he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in they coughing. Yeah, OVO niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody.
Now I feel like now he's just playing. Like he's just playing at this point.
At that point, bro, he it's like, bro, you got it, bro.
Bro, there's so much, when we talked about Lupe saying that Kendrick is a way more technical rapper than Kendrick. I'm sorry. Kendrick is more technical than Drake. I'm sorry.
Drake, yeah.
Look, that is displayed all throughout this record. Like
Absolutely.
all of the flow changes, all of the voice changes, the wordplay is insane. All of the technical stuff that Lupe was talking about is present here.
Absolutely.
In this record.
Absolutely.
Get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be a New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheesing, fam. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody.
Bro,
Tell me your cheesing, fam.
That's the part that got me. I'm like, bro, he's funny, bro.
On the family, Crody.
Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do. Ooh.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
Stop.
Man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What we talking about?
Oh man,
This is hip hop.
Kendrick is that guy, man.
This is hip hop.
Listen, that's that to me. That's a masterclass.
It was.
That's a masterclass.
It was.
On how to really,
Come on, man.
on how to really get to it.
Diabolical.
So what are your overall thoughts of everything that was said here? The song. We didn't even discuss the title, Euphoria. You know what's crazy?
There's so many things to break down about.
So I watched Euphoria. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I watched Euphoria. I don't watch it anymore because I did always think that it was weird how it is about high school teens. And there is a lot of like borderline porn on the show. So, I'm not saying it's a good show. Like it's a good show. The acting is good. Zendaya is great. But I think after watching the first season, I don't think I even watched the second season if I remember correctly. I think I just watched the first season. I don't think it's for me. Like it's not really.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's not really for me.
I turned Euphoria on. Like I watched, I think, first couple of episodes, and
it's not a bad show. Like by no means is it's not a bad show at all.
No. It's
not.
No.
It's
far from bad. Like it's a really great show. I think for me, it's a lot for me. Like when I watch it, it's just a lot.
Yeah, like, there's a lot.
Like when I'm watching, it's like it's like it almost like stirs up kind of like a I don't know. It's just like super heavy, and it's just like so much happening that sometimes you just be like, yeah, I need something just lighter to watch because this is so.
There's a lot of
heavy stuff.
It's very graphic. I'll say
and
that.
stuff like that.
It's very like with the sexual content. It's really graphic.
It's a lot.
You know, I remember because me and Raquel watched the first season together, and I remember just telling her that it's crazy that this is the type of like the kind of shows that we have out there that kids have access to. Like they can watch these kind of shows. And I'm not trying to sit here and say that like, you know, I'm trying to police nothing. Like I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the thought of it is crazy. That's all I'm saying. I think it's a good show. I just think that it's kind of a lot. Like
I'm gonna be honest. If I had kids right now, absolutely.
Oh no, Mike, no,
absolutely not.
No, I don't even.
I'm just speaking for me. I have kids. They definitely wouldn't be watching no show like no Euphoria, nothing like that.
No,
yeah,
and so
it's a lot. It even for an adult, it's a lot going on that show. It's a lot.
I think him using the Euphoria.
There's a lot about that. We can talk about that.
I guess Drake is he was the exact, which he was, because I remember when he.
I never knew that until I saw that.
No, I remember when he announced it on his Twitter.
Never knew that.
Years back. Because I remember for a minute there, like him and Zendaya were kind of like, they had like a working relationship together or something like that. And I just remember him posting the first clip of what the show was, and like nobody knew like what it was. We just saw that Drake was executive producing a show about Zendaya, so everybody was like,
didn't even know.
They were like, oh my god. So I remember when it first came out, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna watch this because I mean, you know, I want to see what it's about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Drake is an executive producer on that show, so he's trying to say like, you're an executive producer over a show where a bunch of teenagers are having sex, and because the sex scenes on there are not like they're actual sex scenes. Like I'm talking about like everything is happening. So
yeah, man.
Look, man, a lot of this song was more so focused on Drake's character. I think this was light, and when I say light, I'm meaning the subject matter.
Absolutely.
He waited till later on to get to the real stuff. Like this, basically, what I'm saying is this was not the button.
Nah.
This was not the button. The nuke.
Yes,
this was not the nuke.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I was gonna say was this was kind of you know, kind of like the bait.
This was great,
and this was just great off just it being the bait.
Like for this to be bait to me, Kendrick is different. He's different because this wasn't even the nuke that he had to really like get in. You know what I'm saying? Because like now with diss records, it's all about like what we're exposing and stuff like that. We're in different times.
Yeah.
So just the fact that this was just a warm up is nuts.
Breaking down a person's character bar for bar, line for line is diabolical.
I said it in our group chat that, in my opinion, I think that this is the route that Pusha T went, but Kendrick took it further. He took it further, and to me, I think he did it better. In my honest opinion.
Yeah.
And I love Push.
Yeah.
But
I agree. Do you think Pusha T could have did this if it had been a little bit more of a back and forth?
Yeah, I think since because I think with Story of Adidon, the focus on that was the revealing of the child.
Yeah.
But in the beginning of it, he was kind of getting into that when he was saying you're afraid because your fro doesn't nap enough. Marriage is something that Sandy never had. Drake, if you're a winner, how she keep coming in last place? Steve Harvey suit, nigga. He was like breaking down the dynamic of his dad being black and his mom being Jewish, and saying that you're not really what you say you are. And then the cover with the blackface also kind of did that. And then the song itself, Story of Adidon, is also a triple entendre because the story of OJ is a story. So he flipped it and said Story of Adidon. I'm gonna tell you a story about his son. So I think all of that was dope. I think all of that was dope. And again, we don't have to reiterate that Pusha T completely won that battle. We don't have to keep repeating that. But no, I think that Kendrick lyrically took it further than he did better.
Yeah. So. Of course. Yeah. Not saying Pusha T couldn't. I feel like he could, but at that point, he was just trying to.
Yeah.
He wasn't even trying to be on no lyrical. He was just like, we just gonna get straight to what it is.
I'll put it this way. Whenever I said in the last episode Drake had to come down to Pusha and he didn't respond to Story of Adidon, Pusha T did a lot of damage with Story of Adidon, but I think that Kendrick did almost the same amount of damage without even revealing anything.
Yeah.
He just got on this and rapped better and told him about his character and didn't even expose anything yet. And that did a lot of damage. It did almost the same amount of damage that Pusha did with the revealing of the child.
I think it also was, I think it's because it was
Because
lyrically, I think he took it further too. Like you just said, but I also think it's also because he's with somebody that's on his fame level.
Right, yeah. That's what I said. Kendrick is eye to eye with Drake.
Yeah.
If you remove all of Drake's pop stuff, his pop status, and just rap, him and Kendrick are here.
Yeah.
They're eye to eye. And like
absolutely.
There's no argument about that.
Absolutely.
You can't do it.
Absolutely.
So
yeah,
me personally, overall, I personally think that this, out of all the diss records that we got, this is the best one.
Absolutely. I agree. I think I told you that too.
Yeah. This is the best one to me. And, you know, we're going to tie that in later because I think this one is the most important one. Like, this is the most important record that we got out of this entire exchange. So.
Now on to the next one.
Yeah. So. We're actually, I don't want to get into the 616 joint. We're not going to play that because just for time purposes. But I did see something. So basically, to run down the 616 joint, he was on there just saying that Drake has a mole in his camp and that you know, some of the people that could be the mole could be over here with me. I'm getting information. I have information, and they broke down the title of the song with 616, and I saw a funny tweet.
Yep.
Let me see if I can find it.
I think I copied that tweet also.
The person said Kendrick Lamar octuple entendre. People are funny,
bruh.
People are funny. So they go down a list of all the things that happened on 616 because basically it's just a funny play on people literally trying to reach. Now I'm not saying that Kendrick probably was calculating. He probably did do it 616 on purpose. I think that it was the Bible reference that was the most important, which is what he's trying to do. And then Pac's birth, what was it? Pac's?
Yeah, Pac's
date of birth.
Yep.
Yeah, his date of birth.
Yep.
But the tweet went down and said,
I think I got that same.
They added like a bunch of stuff, and they were just trying to be funny. So they said there was an anime manga reference for the anniversary of Revenge, chapter 616. And then they had, let me see, the Grammy Awards restrict AI on June 16th of what was the year 2023. And then they said The Blackening, that movie The Blackening, released on June 16th, 2023.
Wow.
They said Ghostbusters 2 released June 16th, 1989. So like they're playing on like some people are really just trying to reach for stuff. Like it's really not. It's not that deep.
I'm gonna tell you what somebody put that I saw on Twitter. June 16th is Tupac's birthday. June 16th is Father's Day. June 16th was the start of the People versus O.J. Simpson. Simpson.
Goodness.
June 16th was the funeral of Nicole Brown Simpson. Euphoria show premiere. And then Corinthians 6:16. Kendrick Lamar with the sixth time entendre.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Wow,
that's hilarious. Like,
do you think some of it's a reach, or do you think some of it's true?
Some of that is a reach.
I feel like some of it's a reach. I mean, some of it could be true.
Some of it could be true. Like, I think the Tupac thing is true.
Yeah.
Obviously the Bible verse, that one is true.
Yeah,
I think that was the purpose of it.
Yeah.
If you go look up the Bible verse, then
I believe that one is true.
That one's true. But the Euphoria thing, it could be. But I think all the rest of that stuff, man, the OJ thing, come on.
It's almost open for interpretation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Some of that stuff is a reach.
Yeah. I think I could see some people just kind of reaching on that one, but yeah, man. So, what
that was
this gonna be the last diss we played, the Family Matters joint.
We are gonna go into Family Matters now. So Drake released Family Matters last night. So this is the same day that the 616 joint came out.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Academics had posted on his Twitter, and I think he called Kai Cenat and said he told Kai Cenat to stay on stream, and Kai Cenat was like, "Oh, okay, I think that means that it's coming tonight." And so DJ Academics confirmed that the disc was coming, and then we got Family Matters, and right when we got Family Matters, it got stepped on. But we are gonna go ahead and dive into Family Matters. Let me get it pulled up and queued here.
DJ Academics, bro, so funny. Him being brought up.
Yeah, because Kendrick said that DJ Academics is compromised. And you know, I'll be honest with you, I think that DJ Academics is definitely 100% more biased towards Drake, but he's admitted to that though. Like the fact that he is willing to admit that, hats off. Like you're admitting that you're biased. I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
So, Family Matters, 7-minute joint from Drake.
Let's break it down, man.
Get into it.
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
"Nigga, I said it. I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friend."
The way that he said it,
bruh. Wait a minute, man.
Nigga, I said it. I know that you mad.
That's like y'all gonna hear me say nigga.
That's crazy.
F what y'all talking about.
Because bro, like, come on, stop with the reaching. Drake is black, man. Drake is black. Bro. His dad is black. His mother is Jewish, but he's black. He's it's the same thing with the mixed thing, like the mixed struggle. Something that we'll never know anything about because we're black. But Drake is not white, man. He's not white. Eminem is white. But you know, if you really want me to be honest about that too.
Oh man.
I never really agreed with that either. Like the line that J. Cole had on Fire Squad on Forest Hills Drive, where he was saying that Eminem and Iggy Azalea are culture vultures and stuff like that. I don't think that being a white rapper automatically makes you a culture vulture. I don't know if I don't think I agree with that. I never thought that Eminem was a culture vulture. I always thought that Eminem was
being true to him.
He's being true to himself, and he can rap. It just so happens that he's white.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Like, if you know the backstory of who Eminem is and where he was.
Oh, Eminem is hip hop. Eminem is 100% hip hop. I'm not questioning. Eminem is 100% hip hop. Exactly. Eminem. I was watching the documentary. It was. Do you remember that Ice-T documentary that he did?
I love that documentary.
How I know that Eminem is hip hop. For his section of that documentary, Ice-T was asking him his inspirations, and Eminem started rapping a Tretch verse.
Bro, a person is different. A person is different. They start rapping a verse from Tretch, from Naughty by Nature.
From Tretch.
That's a different level of hip hop.
Eminem is hip hop.
Bro, it's people bro, come on.
Eminem is hip hop.
From Naughty by Nature?
Yes, Eminem is hip hop.
Go do your homework. Tretch is one of the greatest.
Stop it.
Tretch is one of the greatest. Go do your hip hop homework.
Eminem is hip hop. Stop it.
Absolutely.
We have to
absolutely
stop that.
Come on, man.
Of your jabs, you mention my seed, and I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad. Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG. I was really trying to keep it PG. If you had a set, they give your ass a DP. Two civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang set my nigga YG. You know who really bang set my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang set out there is CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me.
Oh, bro, okay, that was a lot right there. Just off that was like, he's literally saying these are niggas that actually really bang sets. And it's just funny. Because you from Compton, he's like, you not really about it.
Yeah. And
he even says CB,
Chris Brown. Yeah, because I think
come on, bro, that's wild.
Yeah, that is wild.
That is wild.
I think he made a comparison of like, you're a rapper, Chris Brown's an R&B singer, and he's more
of a gangster than you.
He's
are.
more
pretty much is what he's saying.
Yeah, he's more about it.
And just to kind of throw in some things, if you've been following Chris Brown, there's been a beef thing going on with him and Quavo. So it's yeah. That's wild.
You better have just some paperwork or that shit fake tea. Can't be rapping by no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga slime me for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga slime him for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slaves free.
Whoa. Yes, I'm so glad you paused. Rapping like you trying to get the slaves free? Okay, so I saw a post on Twitter the other day, right? Not the other day, I'm tripping. Last night. And they quoted that line. And they was like, but why isn't that why he saying it like it ain't okay? And I was like,
I think it's because it's the way that it ties into the rest of the song. You have to finish the song, and I think while I do think that Kendrick did rap better, I think there are a lot of things that people missed here.
It is.
And it's not a bad thing. It's not. Rapping like you're trying to free the slaves is not a bad thing at all. But I think what Drake is doing here is he's trying to say, because again, we're going back to attacking someone's character. You're faking like you're an activist. You've been saying that you're an activist all this time, but what are you really doing? What are you really doing behind closed doors? What do you really stand for? Because you are the one that is being an activist, but you're also talking about gangbanging and you're talking about all this other stuff. And some of the stuff that he's going to get to later on in this song,
it's going to tie in.
It's going to tie in.
It's gonna tie
and I think that,
it is.
Again, while I think that Kendrick rapped better, there are a lot of things that are said here that are misinterpreted. I think that Drake he is attacking Kendrick's character on here. I think that you guys just have to really listen to it in a way where you're not being biased just towards Kendrick.
Exactly. That was my exactly where I was getting at. You have to look at this from different angles and sides.
Yes.
You're not being biased
because
you love Kendrick so much.
If you like Kendrick too much, you're not going to want to hear this in the way that it should be intended to be heard.
Come on.
So
preaching, bro.
So in my opinion,
come on, man.
You're rapping like you want to set the slaves free. If you're, to me, in my opinion, if your go-to thing is, well, that's a good thing, I don't think that's what Drake is trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what he's trying to say. I think he's trying to say you're also acting. You're also not being true to who you are in your raps.
And that's another thing with Twitter. Somebody posted, why is he saying it like it's a bad thing? I mean, well, you left out a whole lot of context.
Yes, there's a lot. Yes,
you just posting that.
Yeah.
So that was my whole thing behind what I just said. You just posting that. That's why I just said it out like that. But a person just posting that off that just one tweet, there's no context behind it.
Yeah.
But you got to listen to the song to hear the context behind it.
Yes.
Because you just saying that on Twitter as a tweet, that short tweet. Somebody be like, oh, yeah, why would he say that? That sounds like it would be better. Like he thinks it would be better to be a slave. But you didn't give any context.
Yeah, you have to. You
got to break it down. And so that's the thing about social media. People don't give context behind what they've just said.
And it's not only that.
Not everybody.
I just think that right now Drake is just the unpopular opinion.
Exactly.
He's the unpopular opinion. I think that so many people just want to see Drake die and lose.
Exactly.
That, he's not being given the same luxury and the same listening ear and listening experience.
But it's just like what you just said. It's a bias. So if you bias towards Kendrick,
look, I don't want to attack anyone's however they're a fan. I don't.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I don't want to do that. But
if it's a bias.
But
it's going to be hard to.
You
know what I'm saying?
You have to be able to
you got to remove your bias.
To me, in my opinion, when I say that I'm a fan of hip hop, I just want to hear great rapping from both sides.
Same.
I'm going to take it in. I'm going to listen to everything. The same way I love Kendrick, I'm going to give Drake the same type of listening ear and afford him the same type of listening ear that I do with Kendrick. I'm not just going to listen to Kendrick and just go and be like, oh, everything that Kendrick is saying is true and F Drake. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, and the same thing for Drake. I'm not going to listen to everything that Drake is saying and say, oh, everything that Kendrick is saying is a lie and Drake is true. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying both sides.
Same.
I'm enjoying both sides. And we really, when it comes to diss records, like we said, things are fabricated. None of us know what the truth is. we don't know what the truth is. You don't know what the truth is. I don't know what the truth is. He doesn't know. We don't know what the truth is.
Exactly.
Period. But
so, yeah, man.
More context is coming though.
Yeah,
it's coming.
Absolutely.
You just acting like an activist. It's make believe. Don't
There
even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say
Okay. So I did think that was kind of dope with the play on the money trees. You're a fake activist. What are you really doing in your neighborhood?
Your own community.
What are you doing in your own community?
I got what he was saying on
we haven't, and Kendrick might be doing stuff behind the scenes. Who knows?
Remember, I've said that before.
We don't know.
I would say I feel like if it is like if he's a revolutionary behind doors, it's probably things he's doing in the background that we just don't know about.
Yeah.
At least I would hope.
It could be possible. It could be, but it's kind of funny too that Drake decided to take the No Name approach, because you remember in 2020 when No Name is for real. Like she's different. We've talked about No Name.
No Name is really out here.
She in these
being
streets.
an activist. She's in these streets.
Yes,
like I'm talking about.
And it's where you can see it. Like, and I don't even
like. I mean, not that it mattered that she posts about it and stuff, but it's real. Like, she's an actual activist.
Yes, No Name is really out here making change.
Yeah,
like for real.
Like she bout it.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool that he's taking the No Name approach. So.
Absolutely.
You hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah wifing up a mixed queen.
Woo.
You the black messiah wifing up a mixed queen. So this kind of goes back to the conversation that we had too about I don't want to make this super super deep or anything like that, but the different definitions of pro-black and stuff like that. So I think what Drake is trying to do is he's trying to paint Kendrick in a way where he's kind of saying, like, you rap about all of these things that's like black empowerment, but you're not really kind of living that all the way. Like, you're not really being true. Like, what is the true definition of that? Because I don't know if Drake is questioning it. He's questioning the validity, just like how Kendrick is questioning the validity of Drake's character, basically.
Exactly.
Vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. On some Bobby shit, I wanna know what Whitney need. All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens. Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could've left the kids out of this, don't blame.
Whoa. That line was actually crazy.
Talk about it.
Okay, so I interpreted that like two different ways. And when I say that, I mean, when he says that, he feel like Kendrick is almost trying to like be so private that he's not trying to show his kid's face, or is he trying to not show his face because Drake is claiming that that's not his kid anyway? Yeah. That I took it as that, and I also took it as the line where he said, "You married a mixed queen." Like, do you not want to show your kids because they're not all the way black? Like, you're kind of accusing me of, I don't know, man. Like, listen. It's a lot to unpack.
It's stuff here. It's stuff here, and I think that people just chose to
listen, bro.
Chose to ignore it because I think that Kendrick rapped. He performed. He was a better performer.
Come on, man.
You a dog and you know it, you just play sweet. Your baby mama captions always screaming, save me. You did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free.
Okay, so I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know anything about that. I don't know if he just threw that in there. I don't know if that's for special. I don't know anything about that. I can't even speak to that.
I don't know. I can't speak to that, but
I don't know.
It was just that type of embellishment is like would almost make somebody believe it.
Yeah,
that was whoa.
I don't know about that. I mean, that I feel like that's one of those lines where you can't really say anything because we don't know if there's nothing to kind of go off of. Like, I feel like that was just thrown in there until we get more context. I just feel like
that's really bold of him. Yeah, and that's really how crazy things, but start to happen.
Yeah.
That's why.
But I mean, Kendrick did say, I mean, you're fabricating lies on the family front. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's just a crazy
accusation.
That's just a crazy line though to just say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
like, I guess what we're saying is what would make him say that?
Like, whoa, like that's
so.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's nuts.
Don't make it day free.
Oh, come on,
Cause if
bro.
your GM is your BM secret BD, then this is all making plenty fucking sense to me. Hey, let that shorty breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for free. Yeah. We're not that kind of free. I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Yo man, a Lil K. We call that shit a mini Drake. He always said I overlooked him. I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say. I know you like to keep it short, so
He's still making height jokes. Come on, bro. Okay, come on. Like, he didn't like. I feel like the size 7 men's and push-ups and making the height jokes. Like, come on, Drake. Like, you're better than this.
Yeah. You don't got to regurgitate.
But you're better than this.
You,
like,
you don't got to regurgitate the same thing you did on.
And I just feel like height
previous
jokes.
record.
Come on, man.
We talking about rap, bro.
Height jokes. Come on, bro.
Yeah, we could do better than that.
let me paraphrase. Knew it was smoke when Abel hit us with the serenade. Niggas say, almost started reaching for my waist. Drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it.
Bro, the beat switch was insane.
Yeah.
Oh my
Stop playing
god.
around and take this shit seriously.
Oh my god.
Niggas
Crazy.
is a joke, I take it serious though. Yeah. Look. If Drake shooters doing TikToks, nigga really shooting in your gang, that's peace, brother. Y'all ain't getting shit shot, nigga. Can't listen to the stick talking falsetto, saving for a hip hop, nigga. You don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck, I just lip lock with her. I get active when it's wartime. I ain't even really let my dick drop, nigga. What the fuck I heard Rick drop, nigga. Talking something about a nose job, nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt and never told y'all niggas. Put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rap.
BBL Drizzy. Rick Ross talking about a nose job.
So what do you think about him going at Kendrick and then kind of putting Kendrick to the side for a second and start going at taking shots at
So me personally, I would have liked him to stay focused on Kendrick for this entire 7-minute record. When I first saw that it was 7 minutes, I was like, oh my goodness, we're about to get Drake going at Kendrick for 7 whole
that's
minutes.
what I thought too.
So me personally, I would have liked him to focus on Kendrick. However, I'm not mad at him going at a bunch of other people. And you know, when I made the comment and said that Drake is keeping it hip hop, I think this is a major part of it. I think him having to rap at multiple people and him actually stepping up to the plate and doing it, to me, I'm committing Drake for that. I don't really care what anybody else is. I'm committing. I think that's dope.
Because there ain't too many rappers that's just gonna be shooting
at
like 7, 8 people on a record, 5 people on a record. Like,
I think it's dope. I think
in our generation, at least that I've seen. So that was pretty. Yeah.
But I would have liked him to focus more.
Yeah, I agree, and that's what I thought he was gonna do. But yeah, I agree.
Kinda like your old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all niggas. Bitches gotta drive 2 hours for you pay them just to give a blowjob, nigga. Must've started up a snowball, cause my last record deal was 400 M's. These days, that's a low bar, nigga. Hey, who's next on the list? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas need a sheriff on the clip? Always knew I had to smoke y'all niggas. Good kid, Mad City van, we'll pot a latch and make the door slide. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussy dying, it's a war cry. Weekend music.
Dog, that was hard. Tears running down my cheeks, laughing at you pussy niggas, that's a war cry. That's hard. Listen,
That's a crazy
Listen,
bar.
man, I feel like this is the reason why I don't like to just make it one-sided, because I feel like when you do that, you're missing some of the stuff that's actually good.
He's saying
That's actually good. Again, performance, better on the other side, but he does have some stuff in here that's like
He said that's why when I heard this, I was like
that line was hard.
like that's why when I heard this diss, I was like, I was in the group chat like, oh no, this nigga Drake he's going crazy.
That line was hard. I ain't gonna even hold you. That line was hard to me. To me, it was.
It was.
To me, it was.
Come on, man.
Getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread, need to buy some more chains for some more guys. Let me find another street nigga I could take to the game courtside. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out little punk sissy from the north side. Rock him talking shit again. Gas cause you hit my being first, nigga. Do the math who I was hitting in.
Oh,
Rakim.
that's ASAP.
That's ASAP Rocky because
a lot of people don't know ASAP Rocky's real.
He was
name
named after Rakim.
is Rakim. So yeah,
and I found that out because he did an interview a couple of years back with Angie Martinez, and she was asking him why he was named after Rakim, and he was saying that his mom, because ASAP Rocky is also from New York. He doesn't have a New York sound, but he's from New York, and he was just saying that his mom grew up listening to Rakim, so she named him after Rakim Alasi.
I'm so glad you paused it because I was like, we got to give clarity on that for people that don't know.
Yes, he's talking to ASAP.
So when
Rocky.
he say Rakim, he's not talking about the Rakim before, like 80s Rakim. He's talking about ASAP Rocky.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
I ain't even know you rap still, cause they only talking about your fit again. Probably gotta have a kid again, for you think of dropping any shit again. Even when you do drop, they gon' say you should've modeled cause it's mid again. Smoking 50, but they should've put you on the first one, trying to get it in.
I'm sorry, I just have to say this. Drake sounds hurt still about the Rihanna ASAP thing.
Yeah, bro, yes.
It's like he has to bring up ASAP because like,
yeah, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah, you gotta let that one go. You lost.
Come
Rihanna,
on, bro.
Man. Rihanna, listen, I'm on that train.
Come on, bro.
Rihanna never wanted Drake, bro. She never wanted.
I don't think so either.
She saw that he was corny, just like the rest of us. She knew. So that was never gonna work.
Come on, man.
But
Ask Spring if this a good idea, the next time you cut it in a bed again. She'll even tell you leave the boy alone before you get your head split again. Pluto shit made me sick to my stomach, we ain't never really been through it. Lil Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas had a plan and they finally found a way to rope you into it. 2 separate albums dissing, I just did a Kim to it, nigga skim through it. Me and Savage had the hose dripping wet at shows, almost had to swim to it. K-Dot shit is only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it.
Whoa.
I'm not saying anything, but I did hear around that Family Ties time, or not here, just stuff on the internet, just stuff that you see on the internet. You do deep dives and stuff like that. I remember seeing a narrative or a story or a rumor, whatever you want to call it, that there was a reason why Kendrick recruited Baby Keem. And the rumor at first was that Kendrick was writing for Baby Keem. So for Drake to flip that into Baby Keem maybe writing for Kendrick is kind of nuts.
That's very nuts.
It's very I can see here with him doing that he pays attention to detail. And I think that there was also a rumor that Baby Keem was going to sign to OVO at one point. So just kind of seeing.
Whoa, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but that almost makes me think. That almost made me think a little bit deeper now.
Look, it's all weird. It's all weird.
like because what you just said.
It's all weird, bro.
What you just said makes me think. Was there a conversation between Baby Keem and Drake at a point where he said something like that? And that's, I don't know, my mind just be going down this like rabbit hole sometimes. Like, what?
Listen,
like I never knew that there was even talks about Baby Keem going to the OVO.
Well, so
or being
there was I think it was back in 2018 when Baby Keem was first emerging. Drake had shared one of his albums, and Drake was basically saying like, I'm a big fan of Baby Keem. Baby Keem is super dope. He had one of my favorite albums of the year. And so I think Drake had relations, like some type of relationship with Baby Keem. I don't know if it was before Kendrick. I don't know if Kendrick came. I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Because Kendrick is Baby Keem's cousin.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what they said.
Yeah.
So
but it's just that's still.
It's all weird, man. Like all this is weird.
Oh man,
it's all weird.
It's just I don't know. My mind is just peeling back certain layers of this.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy.
It's weird. But
wow.
Yeah.
Ross calling me the white boy, and the shit kinda got a ring to it. Cause all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to vigil with the candlelight. Body at the fucking body, and you know Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation, I hope next time y'all plan it right. Cause you gotta pay for saying my name. Guess now niggas understand the price, man. What?
Another one.
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. We wanna talk to the man of the house. West Coast niggas do phase, right? Come get this ass whooping, I'm handing them out. You wanna take off for real? Then come get his legacy out of my house.
I had to pause it there because the part when he opened this verse, he said, Kendrick done opened his mouth. Someone give him a Grammy. Where's your uncle at? I need to know where the man of the house is. Remember on Mr. Morale where he had Auntie Diaries and my auntie is
the man now.
Come on,
I think I'm old enough to understand now.
Come on, man. Like there's a lot of stuff on here that people I feel like missed.
But see, with that, I feel like he's almost saying it like Kendrick is insecure about it, but he talked about it. It's like the Eminem 8 Mile thing. You can't make fun of me. Like, I'm going to make fun of something about myself before you do it. And
Drake.
It's not going to make it really sound like it's that impactful.
No, that line was kind of.
But that line was actually kind of crazy.
That was kind of crazy.
I'm like
flipping.
That was kind of crazy.
Flipping the uncle line. That's kind of dope.
That was actually now that I think about that.
And then him saying, because Kendrick had the line about I'll inherit the Pharrell beef, and Drake is like, all right, well come get his shit then. Come over here and come try it.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
This is for hoes. Can't listen to lies that come out of your mouth. You caught a Tupac estate and begged them to sue me and get that shit down.
Okay, so that was also something that I heard that Kendrick Lamar has, because Kendrick his whole entire career he's super influenced by Tupac. He's tried to follow the footsteps of Tupac, and so a lot of people were saying whenever Drake had the AI diss taken down, when he took it down, of course he had the cease and desist come from Tupac's estate. But I was seeing on there that, what if Kendrick was the one that, because Kendrick probably has a connection with Tupac's people because of the last record on To Pimp a Butterfly, where he's doing he got the vocals, and he explained that he went. I think he said that he went.
He was somewhere. I think he said overseas.
Yeah, and
he got that. Like, it was an actual.
Someone had it.
Somebody actually had it, and it was a real. Like, it was real. Like,
yeah, and he had to get it. I'm pretty sure he had to get it approved for him to be able to use that on his album. And I'm pretty sure Tupac's people were probably like, you're Kendrick.
Like, it's you. We'll let you do it.
We'll let you do it.
Yeah.
So to me, him saying you were the one that called Tupac's estate to get that taken down is kind of like, it's again, like there's a lot of stuff that's going on here where Drake is clever. He is clever. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think I'm always gonna think that Drake can rap. I don't care what anybody says.
Absolutely.
I think that people just don't want.
They want to not like Drake.
And I think they don't want Drake to be able to rap. But I've always thought that Drake could rap.
He can rap.
I've always thought that he could rap. And I think that I've always thought that he's been very, very clever.
Yeah, he's witty. He's clever with lyrics, bro.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I'm losing perspective on beef. Boy, when the send beat and I kill you for fun. Your daddy got robbed by Top. You stunning and Wayne like father, like son. Anthony.
Okay, so we already knew about that.
Yeah.
From the Damn album, but then when he started comparing it
to Birdman and what he did to Wayne.
Yeah.
How he did Wayne all them years.
That was,
which when you put that into perspective, it is kind of crazy because Wayne did a lot. He did a lot. He did a lot for Cash Money. And his career for a long time was very, very stale. And me personally, I think that is the reason why Wayne is where he's at now, because of that.
Absolutely.
If Wayne was still the guy and didn't go through all that business crap, I don't know. Wayne's run probably would have been a little bit longer.
He probably would be even like, I know we've talked about he should really be, on more iconic status. I feel like it would probably feel like he's more of an icon.
Yeah.
It's like we know that he's that, but it would probably feel more like he's that, like, because it's like we're seeing that he's more of an icon now. Like it would more so be like we could feel Wayne's presence more as an icon.
Yeah.
If he probably didn't go through all of that.
I agree with you.
I mean, Wayne reminds you, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think we all know what it really is. Like we all know that. So
set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for none. They shook about what I'ma say. But texting your phone like we already won. You tell me what I shouldn't say. But fucking my nigga, it's already done. We already know it's a 20v1. We already know why you went number one. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot. You right about fuck the big three.
So we already know why you went number one. That was a big conversation too, because a lot of people, we talked about it. We talked about it in the episode when we talked about Like That.
Yeah.
And a lot of the conversation was that Kendrick needed Future and Metro Boomin to be number one, because that Like That is just a great song. It's a great song. It was a great starter for all of this, and I think that song was the thing that made all of this happen.
Yeah.
It was the thing that made all of this happen. So I'm not going to sit here and deny the impact of Like That, because they still play it whenever you go places. You hear it. Yep. People love that song. It was a great diss, and
they've been playing disses on TNT, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
On TNT.
And I mean, they did that, but they did that before, because I remember when Back to Back came out, that was everywhere.
During the halftime part of a basketball game?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's insane. So yeah, him saying that, a lot of the conversation was, Kendrick would not have this hit if it wasn't for Future and Metro, which me personally, I don't really care to have this hit conversation, because the numbers and hit Billboard, none of that matters to me. To me, all of that is irrelevant in a rap battle. I don't care about none of that.
It is. Nobody cares about that in a rap battle.
I don't care about that.
I sold more albums than you. I have more Grammys than you. I have more money. Okay.
I don't care.
Yay.
I really don't care.
It's only Big D and it's video proof. Our son should go play at the park. 2 light-skinned kids, the shit would be cute. Unless you don't wanna be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it, we got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice. When you put your hands on your girl.
Wow.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
That was a play on a song on To Pimp a Butterfly, and that saying.
We know that you like to put gin in your juice.
Yep.
To me, again, it goes back to that thing. I think Drake he's doing that thing where it's like, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We know that you think that you bishop and juice. We know that you like to put gin in your juice. It's like, and then he went into you put your hands on your queen, which is nuts within itself.
Man.
It's that thing of, all right, you're saying that you were activist, you're saying that you stand for something, but look at what you're doing, look at what you're into. You're talking about my character, and now it's my turn for me to tell you about you.
Oh man.
And so,
come on, bro. This is crazy.
Is it self-defense because she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb.
Whoa.
That's nuts.
Whoa.
That's nuts. Is this self-defense?
That man is literally saying Kendrick has little man syndrome.
Yes. Is this self-defense because she bigger than...
Come on, bro.
And that's not even funny. Let me that's not even funny. That's not funny. This is not funny at all. I just think, come on, we gotta give Drake credit.
Okay, I mean,
we gotta give Drake credit where it's due, bro.
That's funny, but it ain't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah, it's the Kendrick part is funny. Having little man syndrome, that part of it is funny.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Because that's what he's getting at.
Yes,
he's saying you're. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You digging for dirt, should be digging for proof. Why did you move to New York? Is it cause you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't wanna make her your actual wife.
Wow. Wow. Okay. This is what we doing. This is what we doing.
They gotta fight. They gotta fight now.
These are real life fighting words.
Y'all got to meet up and fight after this.
Like
Proposed to her in 2015. You didn't want to make her your wife. Jesus Lord. What are we in? It's almost going on 10 years.
Oh.
And this wedding ain't happening right, cause we know the girls that you actually like. The dog.
We know the girls that you actually like. Mr. Morale. Worldwide steppers.
Yeah, what he said
What did he say on that song? He said the ancestors is watching me. Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, but he said he like F the white girl.
Yeah, and he said the ancestors is watching me fuck like.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, I forgot the exact.
I can't remember the line, but it was like some contradictory stuff because he was saying like I have a sex problem and I'm out here cheating on my wife with white women. It's like the ancestors are looking at me like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with you?
So him calling that out, Drake is like, yeah, we know what you actually like. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, you call yourself the Black Messiah, huh? You the Black Messiah? I'm gonna show you the Black Messiah.
Bruh.
The secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit. It's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change so people believe that he's actually white.
That line right there. When I heard that line, like when I first heard that, I was like, whoa.
Michael was changing his features so that he could actually be white. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike.
That is insane. Oh, that's an insane bar. Like, bro. I don't know. I'm.
They gotta fight. Bro. They gotta meet up and fight. That's it.
I don't.
This is one of those ones where it's like you gotta get you a promoter. You set up the boxing match,
bro,
put up some money. Maybe the money team come help you out. Y'all gotta fight. Y'all gotta meet up and y'all gotta get it popping.
Bro, come on.
Top will make you do features for change. Get on pop breakers and rap for the whites. And wait, you say your brother Jermaine, but you only hear this.
Whoa.
Get on pop breakers and rap for the whites.
Is that a like Bad Blood? You know what I'm saying? For Taylor Swift.
We said this.
You know
we said this in whenever he did the push-ups song when he had the Taylor Swift in the Maroon 5 line in there. And yeah, I think he's saying you're pop just like me.
That's what I was really getting at.
Which I think that Kendrick is more hip hop. Don't get it twisted.
Absolutely.
Kendrick Lamar is more hip hop.
Absolutely. I think he's just trying to make it seem like you're not that far off from me for what you're calling me out about.
Yeah, like to me, I take it as you're right. You're not that far off, but look at the extent you're willing to go to get yourself more popping. You're willing to do everything that you're against. Your music is against all of this, and you're willing to do that just to get yourself. We all have to do this in order to get to where we are, and I that's something that I truly believe. Like I truly believe if you want to be a big mainstream rapper, you are not going to get that just by doing backpack, lyrical, miracle, metaphor raps. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Yep. When Kendrick Lamar dropped Damn, there were a lot of commercial sounding songs on that album. This is just a fact.
Yeah, that's a.
This is just a fact. It's not to say anything negative about Kendrick for doing that.
Nah.
It's just a fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of the light, oh shit. Just follow me, right? Cause nothing you saying could bother me, right? I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I headed to Delilah with all of my ice. Headed to Delilah with all of my ice. Headed to Delilah with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now. For anyone out here that's calling it right, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. There's nowhere to hide, you know what I mean. They hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen. The picture you painted ain't what it seemed, you're dead.
Picture you painted, it ain't what it seemed. To me, Kendrick rap better, but this is layered. This is layered if you really think about it.
It's so many layers.
It's layered if you think about it.
It's layered.
And I think the reason why people don't want it to be layered is because of what Drake is saying, the allegations, and him saying, "Look, you're criticizing my character, the way that I dress, the way that I act, but what about you? What about the fact that you are?" Because you remember on Damn, whenever Kendrick said he was like an Israelite. You remember that? When we had that Israelite line, you can't be, listen.
Yeah, man.
Listen, I'm a fan of both of these brothers, man. I like them both. I think they're both great at what they do. But I think we should give them both we're just being objective. This is just an objective conversation. That's it. And me personally, I like this song.
I'm playing it.
I like this song. I think it's a good song. I don't think that it can withstand Euphoria. I think Euphoria is better when it comes to the rap.
Absolutely.
100%. Like, I think Kendrick Lamar rap circles around him as far as bars.
Absolutely.
However, it's not bad. Like, Family Matters is not a bad song at all.
I'm playing it.
It's not a bad song.
Hate me.
It's not a bad song.
He went crazy.
Like I don't really want to speak too much on the wife beating allegations, because again, we don't know what's true and what's not. We don't know these people. So the only thing that we can do is just be spectators. That's it. And I think
that's it, man.
In the sport of hip hop, yesterday was again one of the greatest nights. It's one of the greatest nights. It was one of the greatest days and greatest nights for hip hop. We got 3 diss records in the same day.
Absolutely.
I think that is amazing. I think that both of these guys stepped up to the plate and did what they needed to do. I do think. We do need to get into the Graham joint. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to play that, or do you want me to do it? It doesn't matter to me. I could.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Okay. So Kendrick released Meet the Grams at the same time that Drake dropped Family Matters, literally. So to me, in my opinion, the Kendrick Lamar's execution was on 10. I think that Drake
he was waiting.
He was waiting, and I think that Drake was a little bit miscalculated with this. I don't think he was prepared for Kendrick.
Was it like 5 minutes later? 10?
It was like 5 to 10 minutes after.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right at the same time.
That is insane.
And
I've never seen nothing like that before.
Kendrick was like, "You think you finna? No, you ain't. No, I'm not letting up. I'm not letting up." And the crazy thing about it is I think there's more.
It is more.
I think there's more.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I think there's more. So
I don't know them, but I feel like it's more. I feel.
We're gonna play Meet the Grams.
How many more you think they got in them to release?
I don't know about Drake, but the rapidy rap guy that Kendrick is, I think he could dish these out as many times as he needs to.
God.
In my opinion, like, I think rapidy rappers, they can go in and just dish them out. Like, I truly believe that. Like, motherfuckers that really put words together well, and like the backpacks, that Kendrick probably got 20 of these. He probably got 20 of these.
He probably got them just like tucked.
Because remember, I think Kendrick has been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah.
I think both of them have been waiting for this for a long time, but I think Kendrick was more, again, he had more hatred for Drake. I think they both hate each other, but I think Kendrick really hates Drake.
Yeah.
So
damn.
I'm gonna play Meet the Grams, and we're gonna dissect this one.
This is crazy. That sample is crazy.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that was a play on that story a long time ago, where apparently Diddy peed on Drake. I guess I think they were at some club or something like that, and Diddy pee. I don't know how this happened. I don't know. I didn't look too deep into that, but that's kind of crazy.
Oh man.
There, her pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's
Yeah, he's saying don't be like your daddy.
Like a Brazil. Wow.
Don't BBL Drizzy.
Like a Brazilian butt lift.
BBL Drizzy.
That's insane.
You know what's so crazy about all of this is Joe Budden said all of this in Wake. Joe Budden called out.
It's because of their a lot of people's dislike for
Joe Budden that they ignored it.
See, that's why I say I don't be with the bias.
Joe Budden called. Let's be honest. Joe Budden was the first one to call Drake a culture vulture when he said, we want a party album, but you keep stealing all the party albums to go and put it on your party albums.
Yeah.
And then he had the line where he said, "Why you ain't do that vid with Fetty, but you hopped on the song." You remember when Fetty Wap first came out when he had "Baby Won't You Come My Way"?
Yeah.
Drake did the remix.
Yeah.
There's a story behind that. So Fetty Wap wanted to do the remix with Drake, but he wanted his friend Monty to stay on the song. So on the original version of the song, it's Fetty Wap and Monty.
Okay.
He wanted Monty to stay on the song, but Drake didn't want Monty on the song. He wanted it to just be Fetty Wap and Drake. And so Fetty Wap was like, nah, then I'm not gonna do it. And the song still came out. Y'all can put two and two together and figure that out yourself. Fetty Wap said he didn't want the song to come out, but the remix still came out and Monty was not on it. I'll let y'all figure that out yourself.
Wow.
law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars, that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them.
Oh wait,
and you nothing.
Did I understand that bar right?
No, go ahead. Speak on it. Speak on it.
The 5% knows, but the other 95% is lost. Like the 5%ers know.
Yeah, and I feel like
So I thought that's what
I feel like that's gonna go over a lot of people's heads.
Yeah, because I was like, y'all don't know nothing about that. You gotta really listen.
Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about no 5% talk.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's some hip hop shit.
And I thought, yeah,
that's some hip hop shit. That's some stuff right there. Like if you're not a hip hop fan, you're not gonna know nothing about that.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, he talking about what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I figured.
Like him, you'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra.
First off, Kendrick gets nuts for starting a verse off by saying Drake's mom's name and
that is insane,
and not addressing her as like Mrs. or Miss. He
said F all that.
Sandra, I'm talking to you, Sandra. That's
like, I'm
nuts.
talking to you. He's like, listen to this.
That's nuts.
Listen to what I'm saying.
More paper. Get that boy. He need more paper,
bruh.
Sit down, what I'm about to say is heavy, now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life.
He hates Drake. He hates Drake. This is hatred.
This is no coming back from, like,
you are hiding a child.
This is hatred.
I've never heard somebody hate a person so much.
Hatred on wax.
Hatred on steroids.
Yeah.
He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on hold.
So I didn't know. So he said being a beard just fit him better. I didn't know that beard was another word. It's not another word for homosexual, but it's what the word that they use for homosexuals to hide their sexuality. So he's saying that Drake is gay and he's hiding it. Basically, I didn't know that. I just found that out.
Went over my head.
Yeah, I just found that out.
I didn't even catch that.
I just found that out literally last night. I think I was looking at it and I was like, what? But
wow, okay, yeah, that one, I ain't gonna even lie, that one went over my head.
Yeah,
I didn't catch that one. That's crazy.
That he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose.
Sheesh. Wow. Pretty much saying he's a predator, and with him lurking out here, hardly any woman is safe. That's crazy.
You know,
that is crazy.
This song is interesting because of the beat choice. So
it is. The
beat choice to me, it kind of like adds to the effect of I hate you and I'm about to say a bunch of really, because to me, this is the most hateful that Kendrick has been this whole entire battle.
It's what it is. It's that piano. And
yeah.
It's that.
It's almost like he's spiraling.
It's this like.
It's ominous.
Yeah. It's almost like this.
It's ominous. It's dark.
This slow, dark. Yeah, like
it sounds
like
evil.
like creep.
It sounds
like not creep, but creepy.
It sounds evil, and I think Alchemist did this.
I think I did.
I think Alchemist produced this beat.
And that beat go crazy.
Salute to Alchemist, man.
Goated.
I want to salute to the Alchemist because that man been going off.
He been going crazy, bro.
Super crazy.
Been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister. Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the fact.
Didn't I tell you? What did I say? What did I say about?
We talked about that.
What did I say about Drake's allegations? I told you Drake's allegations. I told you Drake's allegations were coming. That home about to get raided. LeBron.
Yeah, we said that.
Get away. Everybody that's standing next to Drake, get away.
Yeah, we said that.
That's what the boy trying to tell him.
Yeah, man.
Away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe. Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, Messiah.
Okay. The fact that he's going into another verse, like that whole,
he started with Adonis,
and then going to
the
Drake's mom.
Now he's at the alleged daughter.
I have never seen nobody do nothing like this.
Yeah, this is
crazy.
It's hatred.
Like every verse is somebody from bro.
Yeah. No, I think that, like I said, like I don't ever want it to be taken past rap, but this is not looking good. It's not looking good.
What did I say at the beginning of this?
This is not looking good.
What did I say at the beginning of it? Do you remember?
No, what did you say?
I was just like, this has the capability to go past rap, because I was like, he was like, I don't think it would go past rap. I think when we first talked about it.
Oh yeah, no. When we first when we first talked about it, I think I was more so speaking towards J. Cole. I don't think that J. Cole would take it past rap.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
No, Drake. Yeah. On the other hand, I was always under the belief that if anyone was going to take it past rap, it was going to be Drake. Drake was going to be the one that was going to do it first, which he did, because he was the one that came out with the wife beater allegations. And then, Kendrick said, he warned him in Euphoria, if you want to take this past rap, I can do it. We can do it. We can do it. And then here we are.
Wow.
Watching it's living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead he being Turks paying for sex and popping perks. Examples that you don't do.
Drake does me in Turks and Caicos a lot.
I feel like I didn't hear people say Turks and Caicos until after Drake.
Yeah, he stays.
I used to be like, where's Turks and Caicos? But I feel like I feel like I've heard Drake say Turks and Caicos a lot.
He stays in Turks and Caicos. That man goes like, because I see clips of him all the time, and like it's over the past few years. He's always in Turks and Caicos, bro.
Yeah.
I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale. So our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man, cause it's failed behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker.
Listen, bro. It's the way that he's talking. It's like, let me like comfort you as a father figure. Because like your father is not being like he's not being a father to you, and if this alleged 11-year-old, what are we in 2024, 11-year-old daughter,
I just think that this is insane because Drake's kids are gonna hear this one day. They're gonna hear this.
Absolutely,
they're gonna hear this one day, and that's what he's saying. Like, let me tell you, cut this song on. If you want to know about your dad. And once music is out there, that's it. Like it's done. It's cemented. It's done. It's out there.
And the part that got me is like when the sugar daddy's part. I was like,
yeah,
oh man,
yeah, man.
That was. This is crazy.
A songwriter, superstar, right? And the fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams.
I do think it's interesting how he called Drake a songwriter here. I think that's kind of crazy. Why? Why are you calling him a songwriter now? Look, I'm just here for the jokes, okay? Here for the jokes.
Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
All 3 verses was, bruh.
Oh, and the last one, he's about to get to Drake. The last one is all for you, son.
Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. This supposed
Wait. Now that I think about it, that's actually wild. We done got 4 verses.
Yeah, it's 4 verses.
That's insane.
I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's nuts. That's nuts.
That's a lie.
be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you, and I like to understand.
That could be valid. I think that could be valid. I think it seems like, your integrity is lost when the metaphor doesn't reach you. It could be valid in a sense, because I think, like we said before, Pusha T kind of changed the rules to all of this, where it's more about exposure now. You have to expose, and I think Drake's red button was the exposure, whereas Kendrick in Euphoria, he didn't really need to expose anything. And I'll ask you a question. Do you think if we had got Euphoria and we had got Family Matters, do you think that if we didn't hear anything else from Kendrick, let's just pretend that Kendrick didn't release this or the one that came out before, do you think that Euphoria would have been enough? Because I do.
Dang, that's a good question. I don't know, because
you know what?
I don't know if it would have, because I almost feel like to let that
allegation,
that woman beating allegation,
you're right.
just kind of stand still, or just
you're right.
Let that narrative stay there.
You're right.
Would have been like kind of dangerous.
Yeah, you're right. I think I was just thinking more on a rap level, but you're right about that,
man. Because I thought about, I was like, ooh, like
yeah, the woman beating allegation.
That allegation just being there without him coming back with this, that would have looked a little bad.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I'm like, when you asked, I was like, oh wait, yeah. I was like, I don't know if Euphoria would have just been enough.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Because that narrative, people would have started really running with that narrative.
Yeah, they would have.
And it was like,
you're right.
And yeah, I almost feel like, in a sense, he would have had to defend that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
And so Euphoria would not have been enough. It wouldn't have. Because it was like what we said. I feel like Euphoria was more of like the bait, which was a lot just for it to be bait.
You know what? You're right, because this would have been, if this would have happened that way, it would have been the exact same situation as Story of Adidon and Duppy. So
yeah,
you're correct. You're correct.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
Exactly. So yeah.
Cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca. Strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised in personas. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Wow.
You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help.
Wow. This is insane.
So, hearing him say that, do you think that if Drake were to sit with himself and actually try to rekindle the relationship with Kendrick, that could benefit Drake in some way, shape, or form?
I don't know that. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know either. Because I guess I was just thinking to myself of like,
I don't know about that one.
Kendrick being the person who will tell you about yourself. If he were to maybe have some type of friendship with Kendrick, maybe Kendrick would be somebody that's actually real in his corner. I guess maybe is where my mind was going with it.
Yeah, nah.
But
nah. There's one thing to forgive somebody, but people ain't rekindling friendships out here.
Yeah.
It's
well, there's not after this.
Exactly.
No, not after this. I was meaning before all of this. No, not after this. No, absolutely not.
I think in my mind I was thinking afterwards.
No. After this song?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's done. Those days are done. Like, I feel like at this point I don't want it to go past rap. I don't. But I think
afraid of it going.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared that it will. I'm scared that, and it's not even necessarily Kendrick and Drake. It could be, during the Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef, there were casualties from people who weren't like Ja Rule and 50 are still here, but there were people that we lost, that were around them.
That was the scary.
That were around them.
That
at
was
the time.
really a scary time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This was the battle of hatred, and what I will say is that I do think that if we are declaring a winner in this battle, it is definitely Kendrick. I think that Kendrick he was better prepared. He did rap better. I think that he was on top of all of Drake's releases. I think he did a great job of controlling the narrative.
Absolutely.
I think that we have to consider in the Like That song. I think that song, not only did he out rap Drake, but he also we think that Drake is going to be the guy that's going to come in and get the number one. He's gonna control Billboard. He's gonna be on the radio. He's gonna do all that. And Kendrick came in and did all of that. He did all of that, and he rapped better.
Yeah.
So
and he collected more Grammys.
And yeah, of course. Yeah, we're not even disputing that. So he rapped better. I have Drake losing. I don't know if this is gonna keep going. I don't think that it needs to keep going. I think that it should stop right here. I think it should be done because I feel like if it does keep going, then yeah, it's just gonna continue to get uglier and uglier and uglier.
Yeah. So with that being said, do you think you think it should stop here? Do you think it's something coming from Drake, or do you think it's going to stop like what Push did when he did Story of Adidon?
I will say this. I do want it to stop. I do think that it should stop. However, if Drake gives us a timestamp, I will receive that. I will take it, and I will be happy with a timestamp type sounding record.
I'm gonna just tell you right now.
I will take that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If we get a timestamp type Drake, I don't know. I'm getting chills thinking about it.
yeah. Because I think if we get timestamp Drake, I don't think that Drake's pen is the same as it was whenever it was like Take Care, Nothing Was the Same era. But I do think that if he were to really sit down and look at his opponent, Kendrick, I don't think you can sit down and make a timestamp record and not try to make it your best shit. So I think if we did get that,
I'm gonna just tell you,
it would be something great.
It will be great.
It will be great. It will be great. It will
timestamp Drake.
It will be great. It will be great.
Timestamp Drake is another level.
If we get a timestamp record, I'll take that with open arms. I'll accept it. I think that Kendrick is still clipped up. I think that Kendrick can go further than this. If you want me to be honest.
Oh yeah, he's ready for if Drake drops that. He's gonna drop something else.
Yes, I do believe that.
Kendrick he got clips, bro.
So it's really all dependent on Drake. It's really all dependent on what Drake decides to do. If Drake decides to bow out, then I think this is over.
Yeah.
If Drake comes back, Kendrick is responding again.
Yep.
100%.
I think he's gonna respond. I think he's gonna respond however many times Drake is gonna respond. He's gonna respond on top of whatever Drake drops. He's just gonna every time.
Yeah.
Drake drops something, Kendrick is dropping it again. Drake drops another one, he's gonna drop something else again.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Kendrick is not going to stop. Until Drake is just done with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I have Kendrick winning this one. This was great for the culture. This was great. This was an amazing time. A lot of great stuff came out of this. We got to see a literal rap civil war happen right before our very eyes. So, two amazing artists, man.
Yeah, man.
Two greatly impactful artists. I have Kendrick now in a top 5 or top 3 greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be completely honest with you.
We can go ahead and put him up there, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I hope everybody can heal from this. I hope that we can all come together, unify.
You know that's not happening.
It's not happening. It's not gonna happen.
We're gonna just be real.
It's not gonna happen.
Foul, nigga, we score. Are you dumb?
Man.
But yeah, man.
Wow, man. All I can say is wow. This was dope. I ain't never seen nothing like this, bro.
This was dope. This is the first time.
I've never seen nothing like this. Like somebody dropping a diss like this, and then, oh, man, wow. This might be the best of our generation. It might go up. It might. I ain't gonna say ever, but it could possibly be ever. Possibly. It all depends.
Are you talking about like one of the greatest beefs ever?
Possibly. Could be. It could be debatable. It could be debated.
I'll have to really think about that.
It could be debated.
Yeah,
I would say.
I
I wouldn't say it is, but it could be debated.
It could be debated. Yeah, I'll have to think about that.
It could be debated. It's the best of our generation.
Oh yeah. Of
our generation.
Of our generation. Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah, man. Salute to Drake and Kendrick, man.
Salute to them.
I hope nothing happens. I hope nothing.
I'm praying
nothing comes crazy from this.
I don't want anything outside of just the rapping. Yeah.
But yeah, anything else to wrap this up? I don't think I got anything else.
I don't got nothing. I don't even got nothing to close with. I'm just.
Yeah, man. Look, we appreciate y'all for appreciating. What? What?
I know what you was trying to say.
We appreciate y'all for pulling up to another episode of the TNT podcast.
Absolutely, man.
Of course, we are going to be right back at you guys with another one.
Absolutely.
We love y'all so much.
Yes. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.